percentage of U.S. adults who self-identify as LGBT or something other than heterosexual has increased to a new high of 7.1%.
All over the country, they're going to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community and with parades and festivals.
And concerts to celebrate the LGBTQ community.
Plus, today marks the first day of Pride Month, a time to celebrate the LGBTQ community and spread love.
First Pride Parade. Around 10,000 people carried rainbow flags and banners through the city, capping off a month of events.
The streets of Jerusalem filled with thousands of people as they paraded and took part in the annual Pride March.
1,000 people attending the three-day event beginning October 7th.
In the early morning hours of June 28, 1969, a riot broke out in front of the Stonewall Inn in New York City. The violent protest became known as the Stonewall Riots. And in the early morning hours of June 28, 1969, 9 police officers entered the Stonewall Inn in a raid. The patrons were fed up. As the police roughly tried to arrest bartenders and customers, many resisted. Outside the bar, people in the hundreds began rioting. They threw bottles at the police and pushed through the barricades. The police officers retreated from the crowd and locked themselves inside the Stonewall Inn. Rioters responded by setting the bar on fire.
Baik, sementara itu, dasar luar Presiden Amerika Syarikat Joe Biden melancarkan kempen menyokong golongan lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender.
Perdana Menteri Singapura Lee Hsien Loong menyatakan bahawa negara itu akan memansuhkan Undang-Undang Era Penjajah Seksyen 377A Kanun Keseksaan Singapura yang bakal menyaksikan hubungan seks sesama lelaki dibenarkan di negara itu.
And decriminalize sex between men. I believe this is the right thing to do and something that most Singaporeans will now accept.
A group of 5 and 6-year-olds at a school in Dartford learning about different kinds of families.
It doesn't matter if it's a girl and a boy, or a boy and a boy.
The LGBTQ curriculums in schools. In 2017, GLSEN, or the Gay, Lesbian and Straight Education Network, found almost 20% of LGBT students were taught.
Peppa Pig is making headlines as the long-running children's show has introduced a character with same-sex parents. This is a first for the series.
It actually is true. We have many LGBTQIA characters in our stories, and yet we don't have enough leads.
The sex or the gender of your child is important to other people, partially just because it's part of the social script. They don't notice that they're any different from any other children because they have no idea that some children are adults of raising our kids as babies and hoping that they'll grow up and be supportive of other people and who they are and how they feel, and really confident and happy in who they are.
We must continue to push this movement forward and close the gap. We must demand full equality for all.
Once have I ever wished that it turned out differently. I am thoroughly, deeply, delightedly happy to be gay.
We are walking. There is not sure that who gathered at the city.
95% kes cacar monyet berjangkit melalui aktiviti seksual.
Gay men have been at a greater risk and represented more of new HIV cases that we've known in this country. And actually,
1,697 individu yang mengamalkan tabiat seks songsak adalah sebahagian daripada 3,347 kes HIV di Malaysia.
menurut laporan statistik perkahwinan dan perceraian Malaysia 2020, bilangan rakyat Malaysia yang berkahwin pada tahun lalu menurun sebanyak 1.2%, manakala yang bercerai meningkat sebanyak 12%. Ini satu trend yang amat membimbangkan.
50,892 perceraian, iaitu berlaku peningkatan sebanyak 12.0%.
La'anallahu man waqa'a ala bahimah, la'anallahu man 'amila 'amala qaumi Lut. Allah melaknat pelaku yang melakukan amalan-amalan kaum Nabi Lut.
Murunna bil ma'ruf, ajak orang buat baik, wala tanhauna 'anil munkar, larang perbuatan munkar.
Sekali penyakit ini mula timbul dalam masyarakat, dia akan terus merebak dan dia akan terus, orang kata apa, meruncing.